Look, they won the Super Bowl. They bring everybody back. I think we all anticipated that they would be better in year 2 with Brady than they are in year 1. So they feel as though they're something of a prohibitive favorite, let's say, within the confines of the NFC. So I asked each of you guys to tell me right now, who do you consider to be the biggest threat to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC? And Chris Canty, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams, Greeny. I think the Matt Stafford trade changes everything in terms of the ceiling for LA. And if you look at this team, their offense was challenged last year because of their quarterback play. They had the worst quarterback play of any team with a winning record in the National Football League. Jared Goff had a QBR of 59, so Stafford instantly gives you an upgrade on that. And beyond that, I think he gives Sean McVay the ability to unlock the entire playbook. Stafford is going to challenge every level of the defense. Last year, he was top 5 in air yards per attempt, where Jared Goff was bottom 5. So just when you look at the numbers and you actually look at the two quarterbacks, clearly Stafford gives Sean McVay and this Rams team a higher upside. And let's also keep in mind this, these two teams matched up in Week 11 last year, and the Rams bested them in prime time. So stylistically, I think the Rams are just a bad matchup for the Bucs.
Yeah, and look, the Rams, I'd like to see them play that game against Green Bay in the playoffs last year again with a healthy Aaron Donald. Remember how banged up he was, and he remains the best player on that team. So we got one vote for the Rams. Mike Tannenbaum, who's the biggest threat to Tampa in the NFC?
The Green Bay Packers. Let's go back to the championship game. That game was nip and tuck all the way through. Handful of plays, and we could be talking about the Green Bay Packers as world champions. They re-signed Aaron Jones. That's critical. He's dynamic out of the backfield. 47 catches. A.J. Dillon, last year's second-round pick. Between the tackle runner, great compliment to one another. We got to give them credit, Green. They kept David Bakhtiari, Aaron Jones. They extended Davante Adams. They lost Corey Linsley, but Elton Jenkins is going to be a competent center. They could go draft a corner, which is what they desperately need. But you want to talk about the band being back together? That offense has a chance to be better. I like the Packers.
Okay, so we got one vote for the Rams. We got one vote for the Packers. Damien Woody, who's got your vote?
Oh, I'm going with Chris Canty. I'm going with the Rams. And I think Matthew Stafford, for all the points that Chris Canty said, this dude is just different. He's more dynamic at the quarterback position. Him with Sean McVay will unlock this offense, particularly in the passing game, that Jared Goff just could never get them to do. They have Cam Akers, one of the up-and-coming young running backs in the National Football League. And then defensively, they got a new defensive coordinator in Raheem Morris. It doesn't really matter because guess what? You got the baddest man in football and Aaron Donald sitting in the middle of that defense along with Jalen Ramsey. That unit's going to be good. I like them to challenge the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Fair enough. And so having said all of that, let me finish the conversation with this. Levante David just said, we bring the whole gang back together and we're going to win. Are you comfortable attaching the word prohibitive to the word favorite, Chris Canty, for the Buccaneers right now in the NFC?
I absolutely am comfortable with saying that just because they have Tom Brady. I mean, the guy went in free agency to Tampa Bay, and they won the Super Bowl in year 1. So, yeah, I'm comfortable saying that. It's only going to continue to improve in year 2, establishing that rapport, continuing with the chemistry that they built in year 1. So, yeah, I feel comfortable saying that the Bucs are the favorite in the NFC.
Yeah, Brady restructuring his contract so they can continue to keep all their good players together again. Anyone who has followed his career for 20 years in the AFC East knows how that formula works. It usually winds up back in the Super Bowl. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.